Girls, so today in our morning message, we talked about how we can be mobile by dancing and even using our voices to sing. So let's look at this. I have a little friend here, and what does it look like she's doing? Dancing, yes. And where do you think she's dancing? Yeah, maybe you're right. And tell me, boys and girls, when you look at her face and how she's dancing, how do you think she's feeling? Do you think she's angry? Oh, why do you think she's feeling that way? Yeah, dancing is a lot of fun. It looks like she's really happy, right? Because she's got a big smile on her face and she's twirling and she just looks like she's having so much fun. What do you think? Perfect. Yeah, I'm going to hang her up just right here so we can kind of look at her throughout the story. Now, we're going to read a story that we've read before, and it's the story Dance. Do you remember this story? Perfect. Yep, remember, she goes to, I think, the store, a deli with her mom. Remember, she plays this guitar and plays a song for all the people to dance to. Now, we're going to be reading this story, and I want you to be thinking, while I'm reading it, what would happen if she didn't have her guitar? Let's see. Sorry, little girl, I'm going to move her out the way and rotate. It's a lot easier for me to read over here. So, while we're reading, I want you to be thinking about what might be different if she didn't have her guitar. Dance. Audrey grabbed her toy guitar and smiled as her mommy helped her out of her car seat. They were stopping at Audrey's favorite spot for lunch. Audrey, Mommy said, you can take your guitar with you, but you can't play it inside. Do you understand? Audrey nodded. Inside, Audrey and her mommy waited their turn patiently behind the people who were placing their orders. Audrey's fingers tapped on the strings of her guitar, but she didn't make a sound. The gentleman ahead of Audrey turned around and noticed that she was standing quietly with her guitar. He asked, "Hey, little one, do you know how to play that thing?" Audrey nodded. She remembered her mother's instructions. She looked up at her mother sheepishly and struck one string. Bing! The man smiled and winked, then turned back around to pay for his sandwich. Audrey plucked the guitar strings again. Bing, bing, bing! Her new friend turned back around, and with a big smile, he said, "Wow, you can play that guitar." Now they're all feeling a little bit happy, huh? That is all Audrey needed in the way of permission. She started to strum her guitar with gusto, and when the gentleman widened his smile, she said, "Dance!" Without hesitation, the man replied, "Well, I believe I will." He turned to his wife and extended his hand. "Shall we?" he asked. "My pleasure," she replied. So now, why are they dancing? Exactly. Audrey here has her guitar and she's playing a song for them. And she was like, "Dance, I'll play for you." Audrey's music filled the air and toes began to tap around the deli. Audrey noticed the lady behind the cash register tapping her fingers on the counter. She nodded her head and said, "Dance!" A young couple entered the deli. "Oh my, what's going on in here?" asked the lady. Audrey smiled and said, "Dance!" So now everyone's dancing in the deli. And with this magic word, the couples began to dance. Audrey strummed happily, and the joy spread through the deli. Everyone was clapping and tapping and spinning and twirling to the music created by a little girl and her pink guitar. When Audrey stopped playing, everyone cheered. Woo! Audrey walked over to one of the dancers and bent down to look at her shiny pink shoes. The lady said, "These are my new pink shoes." Audrey pointed to her pink guitar and said, "They match." The woman laughed. "Yes, my pink shoes match your pink guitar." Her husband got down on one knee and said, "You made my day, little one. This morning when I woke up, I had no idea what my day might hold.
I didn't know I needed to put on my dancing shoes. You turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary day with one little word. Thank you for the dance.
The end. Round of applause. All right, so tell me, boys and girls, why did all of those people in the deli dance? Perfect. Yep, Audrey had her guitar and she was playing a nice, beautiful song. So I want you to close your eyes and think about, how would the story be different if Audrey didn't have her guitar? Just think for a second. And open. That's what I want you to tell me below. How would the story be different if Audrey didn't have her guitar and didn't have a song to play? Let me know.